50% mitigation against a physical damage hit, you need 5 times the damage as armor where previously it required 10 times. Jesus Christ. Okay. I did not even know that formula, so that's Jesus, no wonder why I was getting destroyed. But as an example, if you want to mitigate a 5,000 hit down to 2,500, you used to need 50,000 armor to do this. Now you only need 25,000. Hey, that's always a plus, right? Cool. But I guess is 50% the max you can get? I don't even know. Increase the strength of modifiers and gear that adds base local armor and add a smoother progression of tiers, as they were currently very low until the highest tier, and some levels where there were no new tier for a large number of levels. This is on average result in items with higher armor on them, especially during the campaign and early maps, and make it much more affordable to reach decent armor values. Armor provided by base types can now be up to 10 times higher as part of the variable base type system below, detailed below. Determination has been buffed to provide both a flat bonus to armor as well as its existing more multiplier to armor. Grants up to 2051 armor at level 20 of Determination. New suffix modifiers have been added to all armor-based body armor and shields to provide up to 8% additional physical damage reduction on each slot. Additional physical damage reduction mods were discontinued from all other rare modifiers so that large values could be provided on the above 2 slots. That's good. That's good. New suffix modifiers have been added to all armor-based gloves, helmets, and boots to provide increased life regen rate. This works as a multiplier to your life regeneration value. Review monster base armor as a result of the change of the formula. This may result in no changes if there has been no significant impact on the character damage. Next one. Problem. Evasion doesn't provide sufficient defense. Evasive characters instead rely on acrobatics and phase acrobatic keystones to provide attack and spell mitigation. Solution? Remove attack dodge entirely. Well, substantially buff evasion so that is a good option and make sure it is easily available on items. Specifics. Wow, it's a lot of specifics. Okay, improve the evasion formula to grant more chance to evade for all values of evasion rating. To have 75% chance to evade against a tier 16 map monster, you currently need 49,000 evasion rating to achieve this. You will only need 24,200 evasion rating after this change. That's another thing I didn't understand. Why were the values so fucking high? That's when you really had to min-max everything if you wanted whatever you wanted. Jesus. I mean, this is great. I like it. To have a 75% chance to evade a tier 1 map monster, you currently 23,800. You will now need only 12,700, which is much more, achievable. 50% chance to evade against a tier 16, you need 13,750 rating to achieve this. You will only need 8,001. Okay, yeah, this is great. Great. Yeah, so then everything completely goes down. Yeah, love it. Love it. Excuse me. Increase modifiers on gear that add base local evasion rating and smooth the progression of tiers, as they were currently low. Same thing. This on average determines higher evasion on them, especially during the campaign and early maps. Much more affordable to reach decent evasion values. Updated crafted modifiers to similar values, make them available earlier in the campaign. See here. Yeah, so yeah, and then DV 10% base type system. The Grace skill gem now has you and nearby allies gain 20% more evasion rating at gem level 1, up to 29 at level 20. So that's, I mean, it's okay. As well as an existing flat bonus to evasion rating. These changes make the aura very efficient at attack mitigation if you've already invested in evasion rating. Reworked evasion passives, adjusted monster-based evasion and minion accuracy to compensate for changes of the evasion formula. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot of good one, too. Problem. Evasion provides no defense against spells. Yes, that is very true, and once you get hit by that, you will die. Solution. Introduce spell suppression on evasion items as well as dexterity section on the passive skill tree, which gives a character to have spell damage taken. The chance can be stacked by 100%. Stacked up to 100%. Convert existing source of dodge and spell damage to spell suppression or replace them with other bonuses. Specific. God damn, these specifics are huge. Okay. Wow, I can already see something people are getting pissed off of. No phase acrobatics anymore. Spell suppression is designed as a dexterity character's best answer to spells. In general, spell suppression gives easier access and more reliable spell damage mitigation for dexterity characters without reliance on specific uniques. It's also much more reliable than spell dodge, but has a lower maximum. There will be a few specialized ways to invest in increasing the spell damage suppression to reward high investment if you want to further protect yourself from spell hits. Spell suppression will be found on various passive trees on the evasion areas of the passive skill tree. The evasion wheel at the center of the passive tree no longer provides accuracy, but provides a combo of evasion and chance to suppress spells instead. New suffix modifiers have also been added to evasion armors that can roll modifiers that grant a chance to suppress spell damage. Body armors and shields in particular can roll larger values of these modifiers. New keystone passive skills added to the center of the tree called Mage Bane. Dexterity provides no inherent bonuses to evasion rating. You gain 1% chance to suppress spell damage per 15 dex. Interesting, that's a keystone. Okay, alright, that's cool. Vol Grace no longer has chance to dodge attack or spell hits. Instead, it has plus 15% chance to evade attack hits, and suppress spell damage dealt to you is unlucky. Interesting, okay. Additional chance to evade modifiers were discontinued from all rare modifiers, passives, and Pantheon powers, as their values were generally too low or felt out of place so that the Veil or Vol Grace could provide a very large value of the stat. Change Elusive to provide 15% chance to avoid damage from hits instead of its old dodge-related stats. Change Wind Dancer to further improve high evasion builds rather than reducing evade chance, but making it riskier if you're not evading attacks a lot. It now gives less attack damage if you haven't been hit by an attack recently, and more evasion and attack damage if you have been hit. So it's better for evasion characters that have a high evasion, and bad for characters that are being hit a lot. It has no interaction with spells now, to focus its interaction on evasion. Acrobatics has been redesigned. It no longer has any of its old properties, but now changes any modifiers to spell suppression into spell dodge. Changes modifiers to spell suppression into spell dodge at 50% of its value. The intention is that acrobatics is the only source in the entire game for spell dodge. For characters who would like to benefit from that playstyle still, spell dodge is capped at 75%, and the Keystone passive will specifically mention this. Phase acrobatics no longer exists. Many other small changes on top of those noted above to improve specific items, passives, and skills. All right, next one. Problem. Due to armor and evasion not working efficiently as primary defenses previously, we've introduced a lot of mechanics over the years that either scale them too efficiently or scale off them too efficiently, or not well enough. The intention of that would be that the straightforward way of getting armor and evasion to your item is the best way to maximize its efficiency. Or its efficacy, right? Whatever. Efficacy. There we go, Jesus. You know, I was like, efficiency? But no, not that. Efficacy. There we go. Solution. Review all mechanics that scale off armor and evasion, and all mechanics that grant large values or increases to armor and evasion. Specifics. Vol Molten's Shell will now buff will now grant plus 50 armor at gem level 1, previously 25. Oh, that's good. Okay. Up to plus 858. I'm still using this too, so cool. At gem level 20, previously 429. Hey, I like that. Buff no longer grants 20 to 29% more armor. Unfortunate. Now grants 35% of damage from hits is taken from buff before your life or energy shield at level 1, previously 30. Okay, that's good. And up to 40% at level 20, previously 35. I'm all for it. The Brass Dome. Hey, it's like they're talking to me. All right. Let's see here. Unique is being redesigned to more properly embrace its identity of a high armor body armor, while not providing as extreme of a difference compared to a rare body armor with top-tier armor modifiers. So, is that a buff? Okay, hopefully it's more of a buff. I'll take that. I'm still using the fucking Brass Dome. Fuck. Memory Vault. No longer grants gain armor equal to your reserve mana. Instead, it now... Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that. Holy shit, memory vault, what is that? Alright, I'll have to look at that. No longer grants gain armor equal to your reserve mana. Instead, it now grants a 1% increased armor per 50 reserve mana. Interesting, okay. The Formless Flame and the Formless Inferno now grant armor is increased by overcapped fire resist. I was thinking about that previously. Oh, overcapped, uncapped fire resist. Interesting. I know, right? See? So, it's still not doing its job. Come on, Brassdome. But it's alright. The Chrysian Carapace now grants 200 to 250% increased armor. Oh, so they dropped it. It used to be 300 to 350. It provides just a bit too much armor compared to rares when considering all the other stats it provided. Okay. Transcendence. Keystone passive skill now grants a larger penalty to all maximum elemental resistances. Previously -5. So it's going to be, what, -10? Mask of the Tribunal. No longer grants nearby allies have 4 to 6% increased defenses per 100 strength you have. Instead, it now grants nearby allies have 1% chance to block attack damage per 100 strength you have. Okay. Avatar of the Chase. Raider notable Ascendancy passive. No longer grants 35% more chance to evade melee attacks during onslaught, or 35% more chance to evade projectile attacks during onslaught. Instead, it now grants 10% more chance to evade attacks during onslaught. So is that... Huh. So is that also spells? Because that's an attack, right? Or maybe just a regular attack. The Snowblind Grace and the Perfect Form. Now grant evasion is increased by overcap cold resistance. Previously, yeah, okay. Its other stats are being improved. Cool. Willow Gift no longer grants the fortify buffs you create. Instead, grant 30% more evasion rating. Instead, it now grants 4% chance to suppress spell damage per fortification, but removes the less damage taken from fortification. Existing items will no longer provide the evasion rating while you have fortify, though you will have to use a divine orb to obtain the spell suppression from this item. Okay, that's a good way to, like, redo them. Just have them use the divine orb. Problem. Characters who rely solely on armor are not protected against elemental damage. You are goddamn right about that, let me tell you. A solution. Add more maximum elemental resistances to areas of the passive tree that have armor in them. Okay, so that's my area, sure. You need more points. You're going to have to use more points now. Specifics. More access to maximum elemental resistances have been provided to armor areas of the passive skill tree in order to shore up the weaknesses of armor-focused characters. More information on passive trees changes will be coming later. First problem. The Veiled modifier that increases quality on equipment was required to maximize energy shield from an item. Yes, that is true. This is a problem because you cannot pick up the best energy shield items off the ground. Correct? Yes. Stacking the energy from not notable passage on a cluster jewel was too efficient as a way to maximize your energy shield. Very true. Even I used that. Yeah, on my energy shield character. Solution. Replace the Veiled modifier and lower the power of the energy from not notable. Compensate all characters for the loss of maximum energy shield by increasing the strength of all energy shield base types. Add more energy shield to the passive tree. Okay, specifics. Give me some specifics. This is gonna fuck with techies. My lightning trapper. Specifics. Energy shield provided by the base types can now be up to 20% higher. As part of a variable base type system detailed below, the Veiled crafted modifier that provide quality, strength, dex, intelligence no longer provide quality. This is to keep the top end of the game the same while bringing lower investment energy shield up. Instead, it now grants 25% chance to avoid ignite, freeze, or shock, depending on the attributes, so also providing another way to allow characters to solve their ailment problems. The energy from not cluster notable will now grant, ouch, 60. It used to be 100. Fuck, that is a drop. God damn, that's a drop. And new passives that grant energy shield to various locations on the tree that didn't have many energy shield passives. 1 second, guys. I hear somebody that wants to trade. Of course, it's just for... I'll see if the person still wants it. Nope. Okay. Well, look at that. I even stopped my recording just for that person. Try and help them out.
I cannot do this yet.
Whatever. I know 3C is 3C, but look at that. That guy fucking tried to help him out, but he's like, nah. I even did that for the other dude that just wanted that 1C item. But, hey. See? Can't say I didn't try. I tried. Oh, now it's fucking with my Streamlabs. Give me a second here. Damn, come on. Hurry up and fix yourself. Streamlabs is bugging right now, so give me a second. But yeah, so what are you thinking so far of what this thing's talking about there, Move? Alright, cool. I think... Back, alright. Alright. And then... Damn, lost my spot. Where was I? Finished phase acrobatics. Oh yeah, energy shield. Yep, okay, so... I think I was here. So now... energy shield. Problem. Alright, so now... Problem. With a desire to increase armor, evasion, and energy shield power across the board, we felt that the base values on items were too low. In addition, we feel that our item system needs to be more base type heterogeneity. Or heterogeneity. Oh, man, these words, bro. These are words I never used in my life. Solution. Base types are now generated with a random 0 to 10% higher base defense as an inbuilt, currently non-modifiable property. This means that all base types can either be better than they currently are, and armor base types are not homogeneous anymore. Energy shield values on base types instead vary from 0 to 20%. Oh, shit. My bad. There we go. So, yeah, hold on. Correct. Let's do this again, then. Alright, problem. So, problem. With the desire to increase armor, evasion, and energy shield power across the board, we felt that the base types on the items were too low. In addition, we feel that our item system needs more base type heterogeneity. Solution. Base types are now generated with a random 0 to 10% higher base defense as an inbuilt, currently non-modifiable property. This means that all base types can be better than they currently are, and armor base types are not homogeneous anymore. Energy shield values on base types instead vary from 0 to 20%. Ooh, fancy. Problem. Energy shield is most often used with leech and regenerative items like life, rather than embracing its unique recharge mechanic. Excuse me. Let's see here. Solution. Increase base recovery rate of energy shield recharge. Yeah, that's great, because you have a bunch of, like, keystones that just make your recharge slower and all that stuff, so Hopefully this fixes it. Rework the downside of the Wicked Ward keystone. There we go. There we go. Oh, see, that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, you got shitty fucking things that mess with energy shield. But there we go. Move improvements to energy shield recharge to the core modifier pool for energy shield gear, away from specialized item mechanics. Smart. All right, let's read these specifics, shall we? Specifics. Energy Shield now recharges at a base amount of 33% per second, previously 20. Okay, so basically they're upping everything a little bit. I like it. That's fine. I mean, it still helps. Still kind of low, but it'll help. The Wicked Ward Keystone passive no longer grants 50% less Energy Shield regeneration rate. Yes, I hated that. That's why I skilled it for a little bit, but then I stopped. Or 50% less maximum total energy shield recovery per second from leech. Yeah, I hate that. Instead, it now grants 40%. Okay. Less recharge rate. Oh, wow. This brings the total recharge rate with Wicked Ward down to 19.8% per second, while before it would have been 20%. So that's barely. So it would, oh, wow. So it would have been 20% with or without the keystone. It also allowed you to invest in other forms of energy shield recovery if you would like to, like including energy shield leech into your build. Recharge also had avenues of scaling, as mentioned below. This combined with faster natural recharge is almost entirely a buff. Almost entirely a buff. Okay. New suffix modifiers that have been able to add to all energy shield based body armors and shields that provide up to 66% faster start of energy shield recharge on each item slot. Good. Good. Crafting an influence faster start of energy shield recharge modifier on rings can no longer be obtained. Unfortunate. Faster start of energy shield recharge has also been added to areas of passive skill tree where energy shield is found. Crafted modifiers have also been added. Okay. New suffixes have been added to all energy shield based gloves, helmets, and boots that provide up to 38% increased energy shield recharge rate. Crafting modifiers have also been added. Percent energy shield regeneration modifiers can no longer be obtained on energy shield base armor, body armors, and they are no longer in the influence modifier pool. That kind of sucks. I like that. Oh well. The Ghost Reaver Keystone passive skill now prevents your energy shield from recharging. Previously 50% less energy shield recharge rate. The Crusader modifier for gloves that provide increased maximum total energy shield recovery per second from leech now provides 15%. Previously 10. Okay. Alright. And increased maximum total energy shield recovery per second from leech has been improved on the passive skill tree. So energy shield leech is now stronger with investment. Okay, probably going to be like, 0.15, and they're going to probably add it to most of the keystones around there. Alrighty, next we have problem. Builds wanting to invest in both evasion and energy shield relied heavily on Ghost Dance, requiring them to be a trickster. Solution: give everyone access to Ghost Dance as a keystone passive. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what Ghost Dance is, but all right. Interesting. Cool. Every 2 seconds, specifics. Every 2 seconds, gain a Ghost Shroud, up to maximum of 3. When hit, lose a Ghost Shroud, and recovery energy shield equal to a percentage of your evasion rating. Cannot recover energy shield to above evasion rating. We're still deciding on what specific value. The Trickster Ascendancy will be changed as it is no longer... Oh, the Trickster Ascendancy will be changed as it no longer grants Ghost Dance. Interesting. All right. So that's kind of a quick fix. Problem. Builds wanting to invest in both armor and energy shield have no mechanic that gives a synergy between the two. True. Solution. Add a new keystone passive skill and add more hybrid armor energy shield passives to the Templar section of the passive skill tree. Oh, I see. That's more, what was it? Templar stuff. Specifics. New keystone passive called Divine Shield. Percentage of total physical damage prevented from hits recently. It is regenerated as energy shield per second. Okay, cool. Cannot recover energy shield to above armor. We're still divine. Okay, all right. So I like where they're going. They're combining a lot of things and moving things together. I like it. All right, next. Problem. Some areas of the passive skill tree, the shadow area in particular. Oh, I know all about that area. Have no defense against and very little life regeneration to overcome damage over time effects. Yes. That's how I mainly died. I died to bleeding, corrupted blood, shit like that. That's how I died the whole time during Ultimatum Link. That's how I died to fucking Trial Master. That fucking sucked. Solution: improve life regeneration modifiers on gear and add a keystone between Witch and Shadow area on the passive skill tree to heavily dampen the initial impact of damage over time. Again, that means you're going to have to sacrifice a skill point, but fine. I probably, if everything went well and like these type of things were there for the Shadow, I probably would have made it to at least 98, 99, almost 100, but I got to 96 and a half, I think. So, yeah. Problem: some areas of the passive skill tree. Oh, yeah, that one. So, all right. Specifics: greatly enhance flat life regeneration modifiers on gear to be closer to 2 to 3% of an expected character's life at the end of their level. Percentage-based life regeneration has been removed from non-unique equipment. That kind of sucks. Modifiers and the influencer modifier pool. This is now reserved for uniques and the passive skill tree. That kind of sucks. But I guess if it's greatly, I mean, usually it's only 1 or 2%, so 2 to 3%. Fine, but I guess now it's only on unique and it's only in the passive skill or on the skill tree. New keystone passive skills added to the shadow area called Leith Shade. Takes 75% less damage over time if you started taking damage over time in the past second. Oh, okay. 100% more duration of ailments on you. Bleh. Okay, well that kind of sucks. So basically you're going to have those ailments on you, but you'll take 75% less damage. It just lasts longer, so it's going to be... Okay, so basically if you have regeneration, you're going to be fine. Okay. Oh, that's a nice little problem solution. That's good. So, a few specific mechanics grant a lot of life regeneration, especially the endurance charge stacking. But for many other sources, life regeneration is not very powerful. Solution: remove various sources of life regeneration per energy endurance charge or lower their values. Review effects that give life recovery rate and high value of life regeneration. Add new passives in the strength area of the tree that grant life regeneration and one source of increased life regeneration rate. Okay. I mean, yeah. All right. Yeah, sure. Next problem solution. Problem: shadow attackers don't have a form of life recovery that they excel at, while almost every other core character has a signature special recovery method. Add new passive skill clusters to the shadow area on the passive skill tree, allowing investment in a combination of life on hit, life on kill, and life leech. Okay, I can dig it. I like that. This also includes a source of maximum total life recovery per second from leech in the shadow area of the passive skill tree. Fine. Problem: the witch and shadow casters don't have an accessible form of life recovery. Also true. Add new passive skill clusters to the area of the passive skill tree between shadow and witch, allowing investment in life on kill and recouping a portion of damage taken as life. More information in the passive skill tree changes will be coming later. Next, problem: block is a pretty fundamental form of defense available to characters, seeing as it is available on shields, but the Gladiator ascendancy is far more efficient for block investment compared to any other class because of the Gladiator's versatile combatant notable skill that grants as much spell block as you have attack block. Oh, damn, that's really good. Specifics: that's why people were using them. I did not know. Interesting. Specifics: versatile combatant is now a keystone on the passive skill tree. Grants 2% chance to block spell damage for each 1% overcap chance to block attack damage. Also grants minus 25% chance to maximum chance to block attack damage and minus 25% to maximum chance to block spell damage. This means you have 75% chance to block attack damage. Allocating this keystone means it gives you 50% to block attack damage, as well as 50% to... interesting. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a hard nerf to Mr. Gladiator right there. The suffix modifiers that grant attack, block, and spell block on shields have been improved, and new tiers have been added. These now grant up to 16% attack block and 15% spell block, respectively, at the highest tier. The Gladiator's block ascendancy passive skills will be reworked. We're experimenting with a new notable passive that makes the Gladiator's chance to block attack damage lucky, which helps offset the downside of versatile combat. Okay, so they're going to make him he's going to be lucky boy. He's going to be super lucky. Super lucky. We'll be making further changes to the passive skill tree and the life granted by bone offering. Interesting. Next one. Damn, there were a lot of these. Problem. The problem of the pool of modifiers available on shields includes some values that are too low or aren't relevant to shields. The power level of shield modifiers in general is also too low. Agree. Solution. Remove irrelevant modifiers from shields and add some really powerful ones. Nice. Oh, I'll just say, let's get some specifics, shall we? Specifics. Modifiers such as chance to block projectile attack damage, chance to avoid stun, increase global physical damage, increase elemental damage, global attack damage, flat mana gained on block, percentage life regeneration, and increased cast speed either felt out of place or generally do not have impactful values. These can no longer be obtained on various shields. Nice. Those all suck. These changes are meant to make shields feel more cohesive as a defensive piece of equipment, as well as to make their core modifiers more impactful. This will also make it easier to roll powerful shields and obtain shields with specific modifiers you're after. As mentioned above, modifiers such as block chance and spell block chance were significantly improved and new tiers were added. Block chance now goes up to plus 16% at its highest tier, and spell block chance goes up to 15% at its highest tier. Okay. Okay, alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. We have added a few impactful modifiers to specific shield types. Armor-based shields can now roll high modifiers of reduce extra damage taken from critical strikes, the value going up to 60% at the highest tier. I like that, that's good. Armor-based shields can now roll 8% additional physical damage reduction. Armor-based shields can all now roll up to 100 life gained on block. Previously, only pure armor shields could roll life gained on block, but now this can also roll on armor evasion and armor energy shield bases. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's very good. It's very good. Evasion-based shields can now roll high values of chance to suppress spell damage. Okay, that's new. Yeah, up to 34% at its highest tier. Again, these percentages are good. It's definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye out and see what exactly is happening. Evasion shields can now roll now roll up to plus 480 accuracy rating. Previously, only pure evasion shields could roll accuracy rating, but now this can roll on both armor evasion and evasion energy shield bases. Good, good. Yeah, everybody needs more accuracy. Energy shield based shields can now roll higher values of faster start of energy shield recharge, up to 66% at its highest tier. I like that, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, very interesting. Energy shield based shields can now roll increased crit strike chance and spells. Previously, only pure energy shields could roll increased spells, but now it's all okay. Cool. Yeah, I like that. All right. Next. Damn, this is going on for a bit now, isn't it? Problem. As a defense, blind was equivalent to an incredibly high level of evasion with minimal character investment. It felt mandatory for all characters. Make blind synergize with evasion so that it is more powerful only if you have built a very evasive character. The power level of new blind is significantly lower than before, but has more opportunities for further investment if you want to specialize in it. Specifics. Blind, yeah, because this is what I use it for my Saboteur. Blind now causes targets to have 20% less accuracy and evasion rate. This change makes it so blind is of no defensive help to characters who have no evasion, but helps if you do. I see. Okay, so that's going to kind of hurt. Sucks. It also has an offensive component, like if you want to lower the evasion rating of evasive monsters to make it easier to hit them. Cool. Okay, that's good. Blind effect is now available on the passive skill tree if you want to invest in this further. So again, now they're making you realize that you can't just go for all the main keystones and things like that on the passive skill tree. What you need to do, you also need to go through and make sure that, that you also have to, kind of sucks, because now you have to invest also with your points as well as your gear. I mean, I get it. It's a good way to kind of keep the power creep from going super high, but it's going to be a little interesting. Oh, and then the Saboteur Ascendancy notable passive skill that is tied to blind is being reviewed, and Flesh and Stone is being changed as noted below. Interesting. All right. So this next one, because Flesh and Stone blinded nearby enemies, it is incredibly popular. The change to blind have reduced its power, so now characters may be missing a low-cost defensive reservation effect. Solution: reduce the cost of Flesh and Stone and change Tempest Shield so that it is similarly powerful defensive reservation effect. Alongside Arctic Armor and Flesh and Stone, the intent is that there are 3 competing defense reservation effects that you're able to pick between them, or use together. Specifics: Flesh and Stone has been changed back to a 25% reservation as a result of the changes made to Blind. Tempest Shield has also been reworked to become 25% reservation effect that provides a large amount of spell block, as well as immunity to shock. It has also been has the property of shooting out lightning on block, and the damage has been significantly buffed. Arctic Armor was already buffed to provide an immunity to freeze. Last one. Here we go. Problem. Uh-oh. It's a Fortify one, boys. Woo! We'll see what happens. Fortify is intended as a defense benefit for being a melee character, but can often be attained by spellcasters by using melee weapon types that don't actually engage in melee combat. Solution: change the Fortify mechanics so its effect is based on your melee damage. Oh, God. Okay, here it comes. Specifics. We're experimenting with a system that lets Fortify be applied based on melee damage dealt, so that tiny little melee damage hits don't provide a full strength Fortify. This will mean that we'll be able to introduce a chance to gain Fortify on hit on passive skills or items, which we've avoided in the past, but we're working to avoid a system where every spellcaster wants to run shield charge to get Fortify at little cost. Well, our eventual goal here is that all melee characters keep Fortify up reliably without a huge cost, while spellcasters and ranged characters won't have access to the mechanic without significant investment or being a champion. Melee, baby! And there we go. This concludes Part 2 of our 3.16 expansion balance changes. Tomorrow we'll show Part 3, which covers our plans for auras, curses, and elemental damage over time. Please keep in mind that, as we're several weeks away from launch, elements of what we've written here may change after further playtesting, feedback, and iteration. There's plenty of more to discover in the upcoming reveal of Path of Exile Scourge and its patch notes. See you tomorrow. And you'll also see me tomorrow, because I will read it all for you. If you don't want to read it, I got you guys. So there you guys go. What did you guys think? This was quite the breakdown. I mean, I love the fact that it's problem, solution, specific. Perfect. I mean, a lot of people in other gaming companies will just kind of tell you, hey, this is the problem, blah, 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 and then you're left to fend for yourself. You have no fucking clue. Yeah, and they released this one a little earlier than yesterday. Yesterday was released around 3 o'clock. This one was released at 1:51. So there you guys go. That is the breakdown of Part 2. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I heard a lot of nerfs. I heard a lot of buffs. But damn, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what comes up next. So there you guys go. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys out there. Later. All right, move. So what'd you think, buddy? Damn, that's a fucking 3-parter.
I cannot do this yet.
Melee for life. I mean, a part of me was wanting to go back to my, I mean, I'm still going to go back to all my characters, but I wanted to see what my, Trapper can do, because a lot of that stuff was talking to me. I was like, oh, wait, my Trapper. That could be a good thing for my Trapper. You know, that's all I'm thinking about. But then, yeah, we'll see what happens, buddy. I'm interested.
Well met.
Nice, bad comp. Bring it, buddy. 30C, I will buy this from you. Oh man, this music. Classic. Love it. To the sun. Thank you. Shit, maybe I should ask the person. Got 4 more. Nice. Is that worth it? Fuck it. I'll ask. 30 each. Hold on. Whatever. I believe that'll be it. Ready? 30. I think dodge, yeah, because I think whatever they got, we got. And they're going to be looking at it, so. Where's... Okay, so there's the first one. Yeah, cool with that. Where are the other 3?
I cannot do this yet.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, sure, why not? There you go, buddy. I'll just take him. Thank you, good luck, have fun. Some of these were kind of a rip, but all good. I never liked those chaos things anyway. But yeah, that's gonna be weird. They're removing dodge entirely, so all I could think to that is, yeah, no dodge for anybody. The difference, because now everything's gonna be based around evasion. So, yeah, it's interesting. bear with me here. I'm just kind of getting this thing set up. So there you guys go. So there you guys go. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys out there. Later.
Freeze!
Angelo here. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back viewers to my stream. So guys, I'm going to be doing this one on a live take. Alright, so I got a gang of fucking logbooks here. Exactly, time for the magic items. Let's go. Yep, those engineer shards, you ready? Aren't really worth, but whatever. Oh, essences, hell yeah. No reflect. Fine, fine.
I cannot do this yet.
Oh, crit strike, okay. Jesus Christ, fuck you, reflect. Fuck you, I need to regenerate my HP, you son of a bitch. That's fine. Whatever.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Uhtred and his priests had their own secret agendas. Hard to decipher oaths that might not even be truthful. Not knocking religion, just their bombastic choice of words. Everything's pure and starlit and gleaming. Makes piecing together a trail an exercise in frustration. There's at least one Order of the Chalice site mentioned. What shall we pursue, Exile?
We will go to one of those. Yes, yes. Weird, did my stream go down and then it went back up? Interesting. Looks like it, huh? Excuse me. I'll probably get a couple things here. Like I've been going for a little bit already today, but
Hurry! There are monsters about!
Harry, there's monsters about. You're a wizard, Harry.
I cannot do this yet. I cannot do this yet.
Alrighty. Here we go. This is a 68 map. That's not too crazy. Well, you know, I just bought them all as a bulk deal, so. Probably would. It's just a ROG mission too. I know. Well, chittering chamber. Whoa, what the fuck is this? $58, 180% increased block recovery, 2 to socketed support gems, triggers level 20 physical Aegis when equipped, 378, damn, that's a lot of armor, okay, not bad. Increase attack and cast while physical Aegis is depleted. Okay. Interesting.
I cannot do this yet.
Hey, Exalt Shard. Let's go to the beach.
I cannot carry this.
All right, next one. Headhunter. Headhunter. Oh, that's an interesting ring to have on when you're full life.
Godslayer.
Ain't nothing.
Come back soon.
Okay. Here. Alright, next. 69.
Hail! I'm not sure I understand what I'm translating. At least one of the locations mentioned in this logbook belongs to a tribe of men of no name, who worship the bones of a specific kind.
Another wrong one. Let's see.
Hurry, there are monsters about.
Yes, yes, you said that before. You've said that before. Hey, it's been a while since we last came here. Sacrifice fragment.
I cannot do this yet.
A what?
There could be anything in that treasure.
What is it? Another sacrifice fragment.
I cannot do this yet. I cannot do this yet.
Why? Why not? Alrighty. Here we go. There's gonna be more of those. I told you there'd be more. I'm going here, see what's in here. Bust this big ass area open. There's nothing here. There's a couple things in here. What is it? Spiders? We killed them all. Couldn't even see what the hell's over here. Up like a rock.
I cannot do this yet.
They took all those things? Yeah, that was a, what was it? That was a remnant. Fish jewels. Oh, who the fuck? Oh, you already know. like that. Fast. I think it's been longer. Let's do this chittering chamber and then we'll be good for the nights. It looks like my stream restarted. I can't even tell how long. I think I've been going pretty long. Yeah. I think I started like at 8 or 9, yeah.
I cannot carry this.
Delirium. Ooh, black oil. Demon horn. Alright, ready for chittering chamber, and then come back out. Alright, well, I just walked in. I have not moved yet. Parking in the back.
I cannot do this yet. I cannot carry this. I cannot carry this.
Alright, just last couple things, and then I think it'll be time for a nice little breaker, boys. Not even a breaker, I think that'll be it for now. Already get that one scrap metal. Good. Only one.
Let's deal.
That was it, huh? I think I got everything else, though. That was the one chittering chamber. Went up to that one crazy-ass area up top. That's it. Alright then, boys, with that, I'm gonna call that a nice little stream. I will try and be back again tomorrow. If I feel up to it today, I will. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. GG's, always fun time. And I'll finish this video I started on breaking down part 2. So check that out. And I'll see you guys out there. Later.
Vaya con Dios. Brother Joe, attack the grind.